Welcome. Alright, so today is August 11th, 2022, and we're going to be looking at Shopify. Past 2 days for Shopify have been very easy to trade, very great to trade, great 2 days to trade, and if I were you, I would be ecstatic right now. Depending on how you trade, depending on how much is in your account, depending on how much you can trade with, depending on how many contracts you bought. The reason why I say that is because Shopify has a lot of potential as a ticker symbol. If you buy longs, if you buy calls, if you buy shorts, buy puts, you can be very, very profitable. However, at the same time, Shopify is like one of those dual edged swords. You can also lose a lot. And the reason why is because the way that Shopify moves, it's worth a lot when it comes to contracts. So you have to know what you're doing. So let's just zone into Shopify for today and yesterday. Let's start off with yesterday. Now, if I expand the chart, we look at the chart. Starts off, appears as if it would be bullish. However, it's important not to just jump into the market as soon as the market opens at 9:30. Sometimes it's a good idea to wait a little while. But as we can see over here, the market goes down. Could have bought a put, exited the trade at the right moment. You would have been profitable if you got into the trade over here, held on to it. As soon as it crossed over the first border, then would have closed out of the trade, might have had minor profit. Second trade would be a call, you might have had a minor loss. Third, depending on where you close out, you would have been profitable. And depending on how well you know the market structure, and market movement, you would have either been profitable or you would have broken even. And then after about 10:45, if you had gone to a call and just held on to it for the rest of the day, you would have been fine. For that time period, you could have just monitored the chart, washed the dishes, watched TV, played video games, take care of some other work, gone out shopping, done whatever you want to do. Especially with technology nowadays, where we have where these indicators are on your phone. Like, we have these indicators so that you can use them on your phone while you're walking around doing whatever it is you want. We don't advise you to do that, but if you're in a trade, you can monitor it that way. So that was Thursday. Now let's look at Friday. Even better, such an easy day to trade. Even if you didn't trade at the high of the day, if you didn't close out of your call at the high of the day, you would have been profitable. If you just listened to the indicator, got into a call, then got into a put around 10:45 once again, and just held on to it, you would have been fine. See, most people might have exited the trade over here and re-entered. They might have left the trade over here, and that's fine. And to those individuals who held on to the trade for the rest of the day, they would have been doing pretty good. So that was it for the day. Shopify, and very simple, very easy to trade. Keep in mind that Shopify is one of those ticker symbols where you can make a lot or you can lose a lot. So I wouldn't recommend a regular retail trader who only trades 1 to 2 contracts to get into a large trade when it comes to Shopify. I would recommend a regular person to maybe trade one option contract, and they would be fine off of this. They would do pretty well if you know what you're doing. You can increase the amount you buy or sell, but you have to know what you're doing. There are people making a few hundred, there are people making a few thousand, maybe hedge funds and other prop firms and people on Wall Street are making 10 times that amount. But as for retail traders, they can make a lot as well. Like I said, depending on where they are, the portfolio size, how they trade, if they know what they're doing, and well, like, it just really depends on them. So, if you want to get access to these indicators, if you want to get access to me, if you want to get access to all of this information so that you can do it yourself, just you know what to do. I've already said it 10 times before. go to the website, wakeglobalcapital.com. We can just talk a little bit more about it. Like I said, we're planning on having live trading sessions in the near future. We haven't done that just yet, but we can and we eventually will. Market open to market close, maybe a little bit before, maybe a little bit after. So if you're interested in that, send me an email or send me a message and we can speak about it. But that's it for the day. August 11th, 2022, Shopify.